Hi everyone, good morning. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be talking about the North Node. That's my bell, so I'm timing this to make sure that I don't go over 15 minutes. I was going to do a different video today, but I figured we should keep it pretty mellow because I don't want to trigger anyone today. So we're going to do a mellow video just to keep the peace at the moment, because we're already coming into Scorpio energy and it's already intense, so we might as well just learn some basics right now. And so today I'm going to do a video on following your North Node destiny. People may not know this, but the North Node is the most important aspect of your entire chart. It outlines your destiny. And your South Node energy is what you've already experienced and you have embodied in your soul. The North Node energy will be the complete opposite of your South Node. And so it's very challenging to move into this energy, especially if in your natal chart you have planets in the same sign conjuncting your South Node. It will be even more challenging because that energy will pull you back into your South Node, which you've already experienced, learned from, and you are now letting go of. So I became really interested in the North Node several years back, and I couldn't find anything online that satisfied my desire for information on this aspect of my chart. I came to find out that in Vedic astrology, I'm in my Rahu Dasha, which means it's a period of time where you'll be being pushed into that energy and you will be experiencing things that make you move into the energy no matter what. So you may not be in your Rahu Dasha at the moment, or you may never experience a Rahu Dasha. However, the North Node energy is what you're looking to move into. So I would encourage everyone to find out what your North Node is, find the characteristics of that sign, and start applying those to your life. For instance, I'm a Pisces South Node, so spirituality comes naturally to me. I've already experienced, oneness with higher love, unconditional love, compassion, everything that Pisces represents, and the highest aspects of that, because when it's your South Node, you already are really good at that sign. Like, you already have experienced it. You tend to go into those personality traits. So me, when I get stressed out, or it's a natural mechanism to go into your South Node. So I will be like a Pisces, and I will kind of flow and shift around things and kind of go off by myself in nature, by the ocean or whatever, and meditate. I'm really good at that. But my North Node is Virgo. Okay, so Virgo is very three-dimensional, very physical, very routine-oriented, very health-oriented. They are also people that want to heal others, but they take care of themselves first. And Pisces is the opposite of that. Pisces would sacrifice their lives for the good of all, or they would sacrifice everything they have to make others happy. But Virgo is the opposite of that. Virgo is take care of myself first, make sure that I'm okay, build that up, and then help others when you find it necessary, when it is more in alignment with routine, wellness, systems, structures, writing, teaching, things like that. Pisces is a healer. Pisces can go up to you and put their hand on you and heal you. And I've already done all that in the past, but because it's my South Node energy, what happens is now that energy takes me down. So the point is to find out what your North Node planetary. Now we do have the North Node in a house. So if you know your time of birth, you can find out what house it's in. And for me, I have Virgo in the 4th house of home and family, the mother, Cancer energies. So having systems, structures, in the home and family, routines, things like this, that Pisces South Node in the 10th house kind of finds. At one point, I found this very boring, so it was hard for me to move into that energy. But what happens is when you start cultivating these traits and characteristics of your North Node, you're able to actually utilize your South Node energy in this realm. And you can kind of color the North Node with your South Node energy, but you don't make it the basis of your life. When you're able to really cultivate and embody your North Node energy, things become much easier for you. The South Node nightmare goes away. So what will happen is if you have a lot of planetary aspects conjuncting or squaring or just similar planetary energy on your South Node, you're going to find it very challenging to go into your North Node because the South Node will always pull you back. And there'll be people that will pull you back from your South Node. There will just be so many circumstances that if you're really amplifying your South Node energies, will pull you down and drown you in somewhat of a nightmare. So if you find you're in your life, you're having a lot of roadblocks and experiences where you're finding it hard and you're not getting through, or people are reacting to you in a really negative way, or things like that, then you will find that you're probably expressing your South Node placements. Now, I was really lucky not to have anything conjuncting Pisces in my chart. I do have planets in Virgo, which is great. So the planetary energy in your chart will be much stronger than the house energy. So even though I have Virgo in the 4th house, I'm mainly working with Virgo energy, although when I did discover that I needed to also work on my house energy, things got even more structured in my life in a way where I knew where I was going. Basically, your North Node and your destiny is the arrow that's pointing towards your highest soul potential. And I will be speaking about your highest soul potential in another video. But if there's anything in the chart that you want to look at, you want to focus on the North Node. And it's taken me years to try to embody my North Node. So if it's taken me that long and I've worked on it so much, I can only imagine how difficult it is for most people. And I do look at charts and I see where people have a lot of planetary energy on their South Node, and I really, encourage people in those circumstances to work even harder on it, because basically it is linked with the patterning that you're carrying, and how to resolve and release that. And that's what we're all working on right now as we are healing ourselves in order to heal humanity, so we can actually all live in peace and happiness and harmony. And that is the point of what we're doing here. So we all signed up, well, most of you watching signed up to come in to clear the patterning from your family and to clear it for humanity, so that we could all live in peace and happiness and get out of this system of control, brainwashing, doing things that are unhealthy for our bodies, that don't make any sense, that if we just open our eyes in a Virgo way and look at the simplicity of life and look at what nature is doing and start to implement those things and disregard what we're seeing on the television and in the advertisements and in the related videos to my videos, which are completely off, base. So who knows what agenda that is. But anyway, I'm not going to go off on a tangent. So point is, find out what your North Node is. Go and look up. So if I were doing my chart, I would go online and I would look up Cancer traits. write them down, and then I look up Virgo traits, write them down, and just always have them and kind of go over them from time to time to make sure that you really are expressing these traits and not your South Node traits as much. The South Node is a natural part of your soul. It's something you can't really get rid of and will always kind of be there. So you don't need to like worry about that. It's your soul essence, and it's just part of you. But you'll notice in situations and circumstances where things weren't working out, that if you're expressing your North Node traits and characteristics, those situations will start to get better. So for instance, if I start going off on tangents in the spiritual realms and start talking too much about that, and feeling people's emotions and people coming to me needing help and then expressing all these emotions to me, I get drowned out. That's why I don't do counseling anymore. Okay. Virgo is a teacher and a writer, so I'm supposed to write and teach. All right. So if I'm doing counseling, if I'm doing healings, if I'm doing DNA activations, if I'm doing purging of demons or whatever it is, I'm not doing my North Node. Okay. And I will get caught up in a lot of really intense, nightmarish situations, and that's kind of what happened to me. Plus, I'm in my Rahu Dasha, so it's even more intense for me with the North Node energy. So I would really encourage you to take a look at that in your chart, to start expressing those traits that take you into your highest soul potential. What I was saying before is, if I'm not doing all that healing work in Pisces, what I am doing is cleaning, doing my morning routine, eating healthy, teaching, writing, but not letting anyone in my energy field to merge with me like Pisces. Okay, so Pisces merges with the whole. I can feel the whole world emotionally if I want to, but that doesn't help. It doesn't help my destiny. It doesn't help me help you. So if I do Virgo Cancer things, you know, being a mother, you know, kind of being at home, doing those things that don't always come naturally to me, because I am a Pisces Capricorn in my soul. So spirituality and business are really kind of second nature to me. However, I'm supposed to kind of open up and be more loving to my inner circle, which is Cancer energy, and not let the whole world in like Capricorn, or the whole world in like Pisces, like we are all one. Just only those people who have proven to give in equal measure and to be supportive in a family structure. And I consider all of you my family. You're all my family, and we're all going to be coming together soon. I already know the vision of what's happening. I won't say everything because I have a lot of stalkers and a lot of people that want my energy, but they don't get it because they don't know how to treat me. So everybody wants me, but nobody knows how to treat me yet. So anyway, when you come into your North Node energy, you change a lot. And so the people around you, either they leave your life or they change to become their highest soul potential and work with you in a way that benefits everyone. So that's what's happening. And if you're still watching my videos on this channel, then you're one of those people. And thank you so much for all your love and support. It's why I am still doing videos. It's why things are working out for me now. And we're all supporting each other, and we're going to get through this together. And I'm here for you if you're here for me, and we're on the same soul mission. And if not, then you can sit in the corner and cry, because you shouldn't even, you know, be bothering to watch the channel to stalk, harass, and send comments that are hysterical, actually. So keep sending your comments, because I'm going to start putting them out there and responding to them when I have a little more time, because they're hysterical. So whether you like me or not, it doesn't really matter to me. What's important is that you should come into your soul potential and start evolving as a soul, because that's the only thing that matters. And if you're involved in other things, darkness and things like that, then, you know, you're not going to grow. Okay? All right, guys. Well, I'm going to leave it there. The bell's going to go. There it goes. All right. I love you all so much. Have an excellent day, and I'll see you soon.